Hey guys, welcome to episode number 14 this week. AP number 14 this week, guys, of Final Fantasy 12. One of the best by far, one of the modern here today. Today is September 10th, 2024. But yeah, guys, here we are, episode number 14 this week of Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Guides this week. I want to say, guys, so it's been exactly not a lot of ups when it comes to, passing the torch. You talk about having a long life and whatnot. That's to bring anyone else's attention. I'm gonna jump into that in a second. I'm gonna start with the chat first, guys, this morning. Good morning, Tooks. Shout out to you, dearest. Actually, mega love shout out. Thank you for coming in this morning also. But anyway, guys, today's date, as I mentioned, just to be open and honest and have much more clearer and clearer. Today, guys, it is September 10th, 2024. Oh, Lexi Romero, mega love shout out to you, dearest. Good morning. How are you? Love, thank you for coming in also today. As far as anything else would not be boring or not exactly in shape. But other than that, guys, as far as anything else would go, my two love and I finally had some time together at the end of the night. So basically, I'm still doing the same thing normally. And that would be, guys, doing 2 to 7s mostly. Doing anything more control or not out of control. Let's make sure everything else is wishful thinking. Good morning, Sorty. Shout out to you, dearest. Always an important pleasure.
I'm doing good. How about you?
As far as anything else would really be credited and also take plenty of time. But other than that, guys, work overall, as I mentioned, today was good. Actually real good. I'm actually not going to display it that much. The love is too early. I think most of us would really think about it, or pretty much need something in return. Well, as a lens, shout out to you, dearest. Thank you for coming in. I want to say, guys, with our strongest power today, remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy. We have our 590 mods. And as far as Sorty goes, I've actually known her for a long time. Way before I got to you guys in a predicament. And yes, guys, the space that we use, as far as I know. Let's keep everything else more the merrier, and also trustworthy. And pretty much have something to be open and honest to. But other guys, like I said, work overall was good, as I mentioned. Mr. Love and I, we always spent time till 9:30 every time. I'm not sure if you guys heard the passing. I'm not going to jump into the legendary actor passing just now. Well, pretty much as of right now. But it is exactly a long story. You talk about having an awesome life, you talk about having a lot of acting, not much with directing, but doing something you love and doing something you appreciate. For example, guys, you talk about doing something with a lot of energy, a lot of stuff that people love to do, people want to do with their characters and pretty much other great things, and also guys, responding things. But as far as anything else would really meet eye to eye, trust me. Good morning, Mary Grace. Shout out to you, dearest. How are you? We also have Crystal Tomorrow Molina. Thank you for coming in today. Well, you know what they say, guys. If you know somebody that you pretty much know you haven't talked to in a while, or even if you want to socialize with that person, you gotta know if they're still with you. And make sure they're still alive and pretty much they're still in position and doing something that people are proud of. By like having a job that you pretty much love, and you pretty much want to do. And having a woman in your life for a man, having greatness for people you want to seek and also look at, and having somebody that will support you. As far as anything else would bring in towards the table. And yes, guys, as I mentioned already, the space that we use. So right out of the gate, guys, we're pretty much using quickening this morning. It's not that much to really retaliate. But before I get to anything else today, guys, I always do want to thank you guys for joining me this morning with our strongest power today. Remember, we are always filled at any time, any place, and doing something that makes us happy. You know, guys, it's being in our happy place, also doing it's more watchable, entertainable, and pretty much carrying each other's back. When we get a time, opportunity, and also buying time. And yes, guys, we are, like I said, we are always filled with popularity, juice, entertainment, and energy. Just like everything else is, and the way it should always be. And yes, guys, our social media and our podcast services. What are they, guys? Podcast services like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. So allow me to elaborate, guys. I'm not sure if you guys watch a lot of Star Wars. Watch pretty much a martial arts movie, not compared to Jean-Claude Van Damme, or compared to other movies and whatnot. So basically, guys, I was almost about to cry when I was with my musketeer yesterday. So basically, what came out of it is, and it's not exactly involving work or anything, but pretty much one actor in general. I want to say, guys, the legendary actor himself, to be honest. I mean, you're talking about doing a lot of Star Wars movies. You're talking about doing pretty much having a baseball documentary movie. And my musketeer and I were talking a little more about it at the end of last night, and you know, it's terrible for a lot of people in Lucasfilm. You're talking about doing a lot of energy, a lot of voice acting, and you talk about an actress that you pretty much still respect, you pretty much still love at this point in time, and doing something that brings a lot of joy, brings a lot of, not exactly a lot of craziness, in the way we input it, the way we take it. Well, like I said, guys, as I mentioned, you do it because you're driven, you want to do something that people really want to remember you by, and want to do something that makes people proud, that makes the fans happy, that make one person up above make you proud, and that person, guys, is all thanks to the Lord. You know, you talk about, let's start along with this one gentleman, the one I respect him all so much, even though nobody would replace the man. I mean, he had a lot of support between actors. I'm just gonna say it, guys, with our strongest power. So, you know, guys, with all due respect to a lot of the fans, a lot of people, I mean, talking about Mark Hamill, you talk about the late Carrie Fisher, which may God have mercy on her soul, thanks to Lucasfilm beyond it. You also talk about another actress, you know, Harrison Ford, Frank Oz, George Lucas, and Kathleen Kennedy. Which brings to our attention, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the bad news. What really happened? Apparently, guys, this gentleman, this one brother that came out of Coming to America, working with Eddie Murphy, working with, like I said, guys, Best of the Best was just a fine movie. You talk about a gentleman that was wearing contacts, doing a lot of things, for a lot of acting with people, especially alongside a little bit with Samuel Jackson. But Samuel Jackson, guys, from what I've heard, he still wants to praise and get back to playing as this one amazing, exciting, you know, Jedi Master. And that, guys, is Mace Windu in the next couple of years. But let's not think about Samuel Jackson right now. Now, the one gentleman I'm thinking of is the one and only James Earl Jones. So, guys, James Earl Jones passed away yesterday in the morning. And I'm not sure what cause of death that really came out of it. But basically, it's like, I mean, most of us were exactly heartbroken. You know, just really laying out for you. Because, I mean, you guys remember James Earl Jones' best work. You talk about watching Star Wars. You remember watching, like I mentioned, guys, at the start of the stream today. You talk about watching Best of the Best. You talk about a lot of great movies that a gentleman has done. A lot of people have done over the years. But one of his best work, guys, that he's ever done is voicing Darth Vader. You know, Darth Vader, I mean, he had the pits, he had the tuts, and he brought a lot of luck. He brought a lot of fame. Driving Miss Daisy, I don't think I've seen Driving Miss Daisy, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen it. I know he plays some sort of driver, maybe some sort of, not exactly a scavenger. But if you guys remember a lot about his movies, I think a lot of us appreciate James Earl Jones' best work. You know, he brought a lot of fame, and one of his also best movies, alongside, I mean, not exactly joking when it comes to watching film, not exactly with Star Wars and whatnot. When you talk about playing not one but two baseball movies, according to his own personal stuff, and pretty much as a human being, you know, you talk about playing in Field of Dreams. He did exactly play as Terrence Mann, to be honest. And he's also recently famous, guys, by playing not exactly just Terrence Mann, but also he was also in The Sandlot. I mean, you play a legendary baseball Hall of Famer that's best known for most of that as well. So basically, he did play this one, you know, guys, this one blind character. I know he was not in the second Sandlot, and I mean, no, he was not. But basically, you know, guys, with all due respect to James Earl Jones, he brought a lot of fame, brought a lot of acting. You talk about working with him. People always adore him. People always love him. And to be honest, yes, it's always hard to really understand and not exactly draw anything else painful or anything else to, you know, guys, socialize with the man. You talk about what he wants to do, and about what people want to do. I mean, you want to do acting, people want to do something people haven't really done for a lot of people. I mean, he sold that to the world. He sold a lot of that to people. He brought a lot of respect. People watched most of his movies, and I mean, you talk about not anybody else but James Earl Jones. I mean, like I said, the one he really loved working with, like I said, guys, George Lucas. Yes, guys, George Lucas, for example. We guys talk about other things in general too, guys. And to be honest, there's only one person that he really admired and called him father. And that person, guys, is Mark Hamill. Harrison Ford has always been like a brother to James Earl Jones for a long time as well. And yeah, I mean, just to be honest and clear, yes, it's very heartbreaking for a lot of fans in Lucasfilm. A lot of people coming out of their cases, people that are still alive and well. You know, it's heartbreaking to really watch them. But you know, guys, well, we've always been Star Wars fans. You know, not to have any problems or executions on it, but I mean, it's like, I mean, you talk about having a long life. You talk about way better than a decent life. You never know if it's gonna be when your time is coming. Now the guy's going with God. You know, it's like you see, guys, James Earl Jones is officially with Carrie Fisher and a lot of people in the United States with him. So honestly, guys, 60. He was like 93 years old this year. And the last movie he's entirely done. And I mean, the last everlasting movie he's ever been in, guys, recently, was exactly, what was the last movie he only done? And that would be, guys, working with Eddie Murphy, looked like a brother to him, and a legendary actor that he is. And that, guys, and what's coming to America. So, I mean, to be honest with you guys, I have not exactly seen number 2. To be honest, no. I mean, I thought the movie itself was just fine. It was a little more funny, and I want to say, guys, it was way before Eddie Murphy got into the fourth Beverly Hills Cop movie. You know, guys, just to really resolve and, you know, guys, take on investigation, working alongside John Ringwald and John Aston. And when it's John Aston, guys, his family's quite known, and pretty much still doing his acting to this day. Replacing his role, guys, as what was his name? Officer Taggart. Once the guy's Rosewood by John Ringwald. Names as well. You know, guys, it's hard to understand that James Earl Jones is no longer with us anymore this year, or for centuries. But nobody can replace the man, guys. Nobody can replace the man. Nobody can be judgmental with the man. He's always been like it would be like always been like a legendary actor to us, and he always has and always will be. God's gonna show him the way, guys. The way Carrie Fisher did. So I am telling. I mean, people. Like I said, guys. I know a lot of you guys are heartbroken as well. When you talk about Sam, Sam Jones, you talk about Carrie Fisher. You know, you never know when your time is coming. You just don't. I mean, it's hard to think. I mean, you talk about having a lot of memories with people, along with everyone else. But yeah, guys, I am sadly. I know you guys are pretty much sad to say, and pretty much involvement, a lot of chemistry involving Sam Jones. But I am sadly, I am gonna really sadly say it. So guys, with all due respect, a lot of love and a lot of support that Sam Jones has brought to Star Wars, Best of the Best, The Sandlot, and a lot of great things. And yes, guys, working with Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams. Let's really tell you something else too. You know, it's really been simple for us. It really is, and like I said, guys, it always will be. So there's always something to think about. James Earl Jones, guys, is going to be in our hearts for a long time. And the Lord's going to show us what he can do. Talk about memories that he's done for a lot of people. You know, guys, a lot of fans, a lot of everyone else. He will always be in our hearts. So guys, 93 years old for James Earl Jones. And may Vader rest in peace. May he be with Carrie Fisher at peace.
Let me show you how it's
whenever his acting leads, whenever his AI and his spirit, guys, will begin with. So, I'm gonna say, guys, I don't think anyone else is gonna really, you know, guys, replace James Earl Jones anymore. It's like, who's gonna be taking over and do better than him? Nobody can replace James Earl Jones, guys. He's done a lot of things. He really does have a lot of that. Trust me, guys, he's brought a lot of chemistry to a lot of people. Bring a lot of fame and a lot of respect and love. Remember the name, guys, James Earl Jones. But yeah, guys, may Vader rest in peace.
Please.
May Terrence Mann rest in peace. And yes, guys, James Earl Jones. I mean, I actually didn't. I don't think you guys have heard. I did read a tweet from Mark Hamill. He recently did say the following: I always loved working with this man. He's always been like a father to me when it comes to Star Wars and all the movies coming out of Lucasfilm after all these years. So guys, that was a tweet from Mark Hamill coming out of Twitter, and I want to say, guys, that was an incredible statement. You know, guys, not exactly the baddest statement that Mark Hamill's ever done, but, you know, he's always been closer to to James Earl Jones after all these years. He really has. But guys, James Earl Jones, may he rest in peace, and may God have mercy on his soul. 93 years old this year, guys. So as we transition to Star Wars to social media, if you guys are having a belated Tuesday morning today, with our strongest power, with our popularity, guys, entertainment, and Zeus, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac aids, you guys are going to have much more of a loyalty type of thing. Sona Lynn, did you get my super just now? I did mention I do need plenty of help between views and other exciting stuff for the channel. I was hoping to reach out also, guys. I was hoping to reach also. Our sister Rincy. Dale Toy is probably not going to do much right now. But it all depends. Zine Lynn, shout out to you, dearest. Zine Line, how are you? And the rest of you guys included. Oh, and Rona, can you help me, by the way? I mean, everything else has been up and down, but not very much entirely. But alright, guys, with our strongest power today, if you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac aids, well, let me lay it out for you. All you guys need to do is one important thing. And with all due respect, guys, with a lot of support, respect, and a lot of love and caring, All you guys need to do is like it. Remember guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. So all you guys need to do. The cat's more of a game. You can really get your eyes focused and also, bring guys, involving Zanzo's honor and everybody else that worked with them after all these years. Guys, ever since he was born in 1931, clearly. All you guys need to do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it, and always socialize it, guys. By liking and sharing the stream, guys. So, remember, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Socialize it, guys, follow it, tweet it out, and do what must be done for our strongest power. OFW, make love shout out, brother. How are you, my man? Good to see you back in chat after a while. But all you guys need to do, guys, is like it, support it, tweet it out, and share it. But liking and sharing the stream, guys. Remember, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. If you guys want to check new games on the channel, you guys want me to play on the schedule. Like, for example, guys, on Thursday this week, I am off the rest of today, guys, and then my butt's off tomorrow. So basically, you guys will have a new game I haven't played on the schedule. You guys have been praising for it. You guys are wanting to get back into protecting our sport again. And you guys heard me right. I'm gonna be going back to playing baseball this year. So coming out of PS Plus, guys, I haven't decided what baseball team I'm gonna be playing as. Maybe close the rest of this year. Before we get back to cheerleading, before we get to other fun stuff soon. Maybe so far later or sooner to go forward here today. So it really depends. More to spiral and also take on. And also achieve any target or goals. But it all depends. Alright guys, we're looking at something here. So basically guys, what we're doing, we're not going to go to the horizons yet. We don't want to get ourselves stranded or surrounded. But all you guys need to do, guys, to catch a new game on the schedule. You guys won't have mornings. I most likely won't premiere it this coming Thursday every week. So that's going to be after tomorrow, guys, in the chat. So, but all you got, hold on, guys. Let me catch up with Mike TV for a minute. He says his name to Mike TV Papa Crew. I'm doing good, Mike. You know what they say, guys? In the words of Ice Cube, every day is a good day. And every work day as well. That's all it can take. Not exactly going bad or insane. The way people think of it, thought of it, or pretty much having a wish to bring something in return. But yeah, guys, all you guys need to do, with our social media, to catch a new game on the schedule, or catch more of a game you guys, people can watch. With our strongest power included, against you guys our popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. And remember one thing, guys. The most important thing that most of us can carry, don't exactly pass the torch to the next extra one, or to have no problems to really distract it, or encounter it. You guys can hit that like button. I'm going to hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember one thing, guys. The most very, very important, favorable thing we do. With our strongest power today, guys, all we need to do is one thing. The most important thing is love, support, and respect is the key. We're seeing awesome and creative. We can still we're having a lot of social media with each other, a lot of encounters with each other, a lot of people to stick around. But it was fun-wise. Have a lot of greatness. Talk about having a lot of pretty much here's a bunch of stuff that we've done for after all these years. But as long as we, guys, work together, we always want to do something that people haven't done before, way before me. One way you guys can really, guys, go around it. But doing something that's more wonderful. But yeah, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. With our 590 mods entirely. We're taking on a Geigen Tilt, guys. Now most of our characters are level 19 already. Fran did have exactly the same thing. After us having a level up, so nothing else would really be But nothing else would really be accountable, or pretty much profitable, if you think about it.
Thanks very much.
Alright guys, Mike TV says, I had a busy day today. I hope to stay longer on here. Not a problem, Mike. Not a problem. And we lost Lady S just now. But hold on guys, I'm gonna see if I can get it back to what we can use. But yeah guys, and yes guys, now it's power of our strongest with our popularity, entertainment zoos, and energy of our strongest power included. Just to really see how much we get involved. And really guide and take through guys. Don't have anything go other people's way, but our way, by example. That's all we can take in and treasure. Also guys, with our 590 months, with a lot of socialization, a lot of greatness, and also being thankful too. That's all that matters. But other than that guys, yes guys, now is power. Where we meet and greet, socialize, and also be thankful of where we're at. And yes guys, also, with a lot of surroundings, a lot of media, a lot of greatness that we pretty much bring, and also take care of too. Remember guys, anytime we manage to find people, socialize people, and get much more people involved, all we gotta do guys is lock in. Remember guys, follow and share it. Give me 1 second here. Let me double check the message here. But other than that guys, all we gotta do is follow and share it, socialize it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And I know you guys want to know how long I've been on social media as an expert, as any particular name that people can really socialize and use. Give me 1 second guys. But yeah guys, everything else in total. But like I said guys, all we need to do is socialize it, follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And you guys remember how long I've been on social media for? Well, as long as people can always listen good and have something to think about while we're at it. You guys remember how long I've been on Twitter and Facebook? Twitter, people call it Twitter, or people call it just Twitter X. Give me 1 second guys. Followers, likes, hold on guys, thumbs up, and views. There we go. But alright guys, as far as anything else would go, nothing else would really be painful. Or pretty much capitalization. But yeah guys, I've been on Twitter and Facebook easily for a little over 6 years. And I've been on YouTube for a little over 8 years. So if you guys remember, we always talk about the combination. More common. More of something sensitive. More of something that we are pretty much always being proud to be. With our strongest power included. The way we handle, the way we capitalize, and the way we can really get much more information. And we'll take it on to zoo, guys. Now, the first time we've ever encountered a zoo on any RPG, any Final Fantasy game, it's been a long time, I'm telling you. Just to really think about it, if you will. So, basically guys, zoos are not that hard. They're not that bad to really start with. Or pretty much begin with to start in return. Give me 1 second guys, let me get this other message in. Yeah guys, I've been on Twitter and Facebook for a total of 6 years completely. And yes guys, 8 years on YouTube. And then my Facebook fiancé and I, we've officially encountered our years and totals every time. We've been together guys for over 7 years this year. And we've also been publicly, what do you call it guys, publicly, we've been physically engaged since the second town show this year. So I want to say it's been like, to be honest guys, it's been like nearly 6 months, maybe like a little more than that, involving 6 months, maybe like way better than almost 7, I think. But I cannot exactly remember, but it's been it has been a while for us here today, so doesn't want to take anything with a lot of accumulation, and pretty much salutation. And yes guys, like I said, the space that we use, the way we hold on and also bring in. What's up Rinky, shout out to you dearest, how are you? Hold on a minute. But other than that, guys, everything else would be much more to really involve and take in. Hold on, guys, since we're taking on a zoo, we're gonna knock the zoo out of the park right now. But thank you so much, Twinkie. I really needed that. Really can't complain as much. With our strongest power. Well, like I said, I mean, I'm tired coming out of work yesterday. Can't complain as much. But other than that, guys, everything else has been good. Not exactly better, but real good, the way it seems.
I got it.
But yeah, guys, we've just been taking our time. You know, guys, don't exactly go in return. Not exactly the people think it is, or the way people can reason with. I mean, I've had this game since since there was no popularity, views, thumbs up, or followers involved into this game. Guys, I've had the PS4. I mean, it's my #1 console for over 6 years. I've had this #1 seated system, the most powerful system, the same with the Xbox Series, for about almost 4 years. So this coming November of this year today, guys, it'll be that time. It'll be exactly that time, trust me. That's all it can really involve. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be the end of social media this morning. We are truly gonna talk about Steam later on today. What's gonna be the plan? But like I say, guys, everything else has been fine. You know, nothing else to reason with, not exactly bark with, or grab a hold of altogether. So, guys, what's just trying to stop the zoo instead of climbing a tree? And do we take him out? Yes, we do. We got him. We finally got the zoo's attention. We use a little more electrocution. Hooked on the feeling, guys. So, you guys remember when I told you guys about the second Beetlejuice this week? Well, I want to say, guys, you guys remember how I touched base on it over the weekend? Well, here's the thing, guys. So here's the thing. Since we talked about how okay it was that when we checked out the second one, during the end of last week, well, I mean, yes, Michael Keaton's getting up in age, the way a lot of us want, you know? I mean, I've always thought the first one was a lot better, and it has something to really think about, too, and to really take charge with. You know, guys with a lot of acting, directing, you know, have your voices be heard. I mean, the way we look at an actor, you talk about Clint Eastwood. I mean, he's 94 years old, and he really wants to draw closer and closer to retiring. And that's pretty much, I want to say, guys, that's almost about the case. It's like you get up in age, that's the way we lost James Earl Jones yesterday. I mean, you talk about reaching a higher expertise, and you pretty much cannot do it anymore, you know? I mean, it's hard to believe, and it's hard to really let someone go after all these years. But honestly, Clint Eastwood, he's always getting to that point. You know, he's on a lot of things, he's on a lot of measuring, you know, acting. And like I say, guys, he's always bad to the bone. He always has and always will be. You know, just to think about it, for instance. But as far as the box office totals go, I haven't exactly checked out very much to anything for it. That's the way 1 or 2 movies down. I do know the second Beetlejuice recently did suit, and it sued pretty much, guys, a lot of money, but much more the way other movies can take in and, yes, guys, take on as well. And that amount, guys, for the second Beetlejuice, it did exactly suit, I want to say, guys, closer to $115 million, if I'm certain. So to be honest, guys, yes. So like I said, guys, the movie itself is fine, but not exactly people thought it is. But like I said, guys, people thought the first one was a little more better, not exactly passing towards and whatnot. I mean, I think a lot of us thought. I've always thought the first one always had Alec Baldwin, and, yeah, guys, Alec Baldwin, for example, Dina Davis, and yes, guys, Christina Ricci, for example. So So most of those actors, they come back when it comes to movies like this. So, I want to say, guys, Christina Ricci, she's like in her 50s now. And yes, guys, Michael Keaton, this brother actor, and guys, he's 73 this year. So, it's like, and also I don't know how old Catherine O'Hara is. I mean, she's still been around since in other movies, along with Beetlejuice, after all this time as well. So, I am not 100% sure, but I do know, guys, the one that played the fatherhood and the father involving Beetlejuice. I know she's been a fine actor too, just to begin with, and also be not exactly go insane or what do you call guys sad or Taysom. So not anybody else would really replace anyone to really take in and not exactly take on as much. But yeah, guys, the second Beetlejuice, I'm not sure how much the total is. Beetlejuice, actually no, guys, Borderlands, no. I mean, from what I've heard, Borderlands is exactly I wouldn't say it's not exactly on sale yet. Just like I said, guys, I did not see the movie. I just thought it was above stupidity. I mean, the games itself coming out of two, not exactly cinematic games, but the way another company did it, the way people accomplish everything in their goals with gaming. You talk about Ratchet and Clank. You talk about Jack and Daxter. I don't know if there's gonna be a Jack and Daxter movie. I mean, maybe next year, but they are hinting maybe a second Borderlands. I doubt it's gonna be better than the first one, but the one that made the game perfectly clear, the games that I remember, and yes, guys, Borderlands 4 is still gonna be something that I'm gonna be not gonna be above down to the stress about. So I'm hoping to still buy the fourth Borderlands by next year. So I still think that's something to think about. I mean, it's gonna be way after if I can get both games at Christmas time. And those two games, guys, are still gonna be very trustworthy. And the way I talk about gaming is the best year. Gaming, guys, is the best year for every gaming console, every publisher and developer, and the people that make it for a long time. Trust me. So basically, guys, it's all thanks to Gearbox. So, but as far as the movie goes, as far as the movie Minecraft goes with Jack Black, I mean, I would laugh if it does terrible. I mean, are we thinking the movie's gonna be better than the game itself? I want to say no, but I just think, guys, the way people make games the way they are, the way people can accomplish it, and talk about making enough money for it. I mean, you guys play a lot of Minecraft for a long time. I mean, if people want to watch the movie, fine. If not, no. I mean, it's kind of like, the first gaming movie that came to reality and came to our attention, that brought some fame and a lot of things. And yes, guys, with voice acting and directing, for example. You talk about, the first gaming movie that they recently did, way before these movies came to life, was Final Fantasy. So I do know Final Fantasy was the first thing that Square Enix did have their eyes on and also want to accomplish in life. And then years after that, they recently made Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I want to say, guys, Advent Children's a lot better, I'm telling you. You guys remember, I did beat Final Fantasy VII years ago. Pretty much a while ago, a long time ago back then. That game was totally good. It was amazing. Way before I beaten Final Fantasy VIII Remaster. You guys remember, I beat entirely most of that game back then. I think it was like last year, but I can't remember. But it's like it'd take a lot of time. You don't want to waste a lot of time to make a movie based on a game. You want to take as much as you can. Not exactly squeeze and get yourself coming out of craziness. you want to put a lot of work, and yes, guys, put an ick and sick normally. So I want to say, guys, Final Fantasy was the first thing that people watched. I don't think Borderlands was a movie back then. And then you also and then way after that, you have and then mostly Ratchet and Clank. You know, my family and I went to go see the movie over the years, and people, I mean, it's like people have their own what do you call, guys, personification. People have their honest opinions to involve. I mean, you talk about if the game is better or if the movie is better. I've always thought Ratchet and Clank was good, you know. Way before they talked about making Dungeons and Dragons with Chris Pine and Marcelo Rodriguez over the years. So I don't think there's any assault to injury between anything harsh, anything else disrespectful between games to movies. What do you call, guys, books to anything else in general for it. So basically, if you think about it, you talk about putting a lot of work, you talk about making a lot of money, and you're trying to get a lot of people to drag and do something with you. You know, you always want to do something incredible with them, you know. But I mean, the way people do Jurassic World movies, and yes, guys, Indiana Jones movies. Daniel Jones was not an indie. Only Harrison Ford can do it. So basically, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to really take in, and it really counts every single deep breath that people can have. But honestly, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, yes. Hold on, guys. Let me jump in. Hold on, guys. Let me jump into this other one. I dropped supers. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna jump into this. I dropped supers already. But yeah, I don't know. If I had to guess, if they're making another gaming movie, I do know there's gonna be a second Mario movie. From what I've heard, in the next 2 years. And somebody did state the following, that is there gonna be the Batman game with Robert Pattinson? I mean, people can do whatever they wanna organize and also occupy. As long as people wanna waste their time, that's fine, that's okay. But I don't think it would be good for the fans. I think there would be a lot of people talking about if this. I mean, we are so getting, guys, the second Batman with Robert Pattinson, Zoe Sandala, and the one that's recently playing as Joker, and maybe the Riddler, and also the one that plays as Penguin. So but yeah, I mean, we'll see how things can work out and expand. So guys, you guys already know we are talking about Steam in a few minutes. I mean, it's always been the coolest part. So like I said, we'll see how things go. But I don't think Minecraft is going to be good going into next year. Good morning, Blue Side. Shout out to you, dearest. How are you? Good morning. How are you? On a Tuesday morning, being blessed, having a lot of love, support, a lot of stuff to carry. You know, just to have a lot of relaxation, a lot of resting and whatnot. Well, like I said, guys, look overall was just good. I will not go any more further. All I'm gonna say is, guys, it was busy on a Monday, you know, and everything else in between. And always, guys, from the ground up, not exactly drawing anything else terrific or horrific. So, and real quick, guys, I do know, guys, last night, Deputy had a series premiere, season premiere, and yes, guys, Will Fortune premiere, with the new host coming out of American Top 40, American Idol, and also, guys, yes, doing New Year's Eve every year. And the idol that's still one of my favorites, and that man, guys, is Ryan Seacrest. If you guys have not exactly heard, this brother, he's the new host of Wheel of Fortune from now on, alongside Van White and pretty much the entire glory he's going to be having. He's not going to be done with American Top 40 and for years to come. It's not going to be done anytime soon. And also, guys, live with Ryan Seacrest as well as a podcast and anything else as a unit. So, like I said, guys, we'll see what happens. I honestly didn't want Price is Right enough. But, you know, guys, that game so is fun, too. They still have Drew Carey back there. I don't think Ryan Seacrest is going to take charge of that either. I feel like one game so is enough. It's like he does what he wants to do. Drew Carey can do his own thing. So, no worries at this point, so. I don't know. But, thank you for standing by, Blue Sea. That's the way our strongest power really works. I mean, not compared to an American movie, like Independence Day, somewhere. Alright guys, it is that time today. We are going to talk about Steam this morning. So guys, make a gaming account if you want to. If you want to buy some time to go after games. If you guys want to pre-order something interesting. But here's the thing, guys. Head over to Steam.com, guys. After you make a game account, and buy something. If you guys are buying an old game, you guys want to buy a special game. You guys, any decision you guys want to make. You know, guys, going after any game you want. If you guys have any thoughts, you know exactly, maybe a little bit of prayers, and developers, creators have done. I mean, having a game, after all these years, having its own preview, its graphics, and yes, guys, acoustics as well. You know, guys, having an adventure, you know, guys, compared to Lord of the Rings, compared to The Hobbit. You know, having your own, having a fairy tale, maybe having a little romance, maybe going on a huge adventure. But people cannot have a game without exploration, a lot of fun, and a lot of people with a lot of performance attached. So, like I say, guys, the first thing you guys can do is make a game account, head over to Steam, and buy something. If you guys are going after Sparks for Rocket League, Fortnite, you guys can do that too. Maybe you're pre-ordering the new Assassin's Creed Shadows. Maybe you're pre-ordering Metal Gear Solid Delta, what do you call, guys? Delta Sync Eater, and Metal Gear Solid. Maybe you're doing something interesting. If you guys are going after, and already buying, guys, the two games that are out right now, and that, guys, is College Football 25, Madden 25 with Chris and McCaffrey. You guys go after any games you want. Good morning, El Yang. Make a love shout out, my loves. How are you today? Good morning, good morning. I'm actually feeling good, guys, but I'm actually in a tired hiatus. After work yesterday. But nothing else will really compare. Not to have any problems or have any to reassert. So yeah, guys, I did change, Lady S, by the way, she's level 20. I brought in Boss, for example, so. I don't know if Sabusi's gonna be in today, coming out of the tap, or to think about also. They have much more to think in, and yes, guys, to bring something in the balance, so. We'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, head over to Steam and buy something. If you guys are into RPGs, sports, music, if you guys want to go after something good, something great, something exciting, head over to Steam.com, guys. If you guys want to play anything on it. The first thing you guys should do is look up a name. My name, guys. I mean, you guys understand what my biggest name is. People don't have exactly the biggest fear. Or pretty much be scared, or pretty much be not exactly be tolerated, or having any disturbance in the force. Nobody else would really secure it. But yeah, guys, everything else we can involve. But yeah, guys, like I said, head over to Steam and buy something. You guys can go after Steam gift cards, but my name, guys, is ZachDawson93, or pretty much short and sweet. My name, guys, is ZD93. So you guys can buy any games you want. If you guys have nothing, you entirely have nothing ever to lose. I've been on Steam for over 3 years this year, so it is 3 years and 5 years behind. Like I said, guys, as I normally say, when we talk about social media accounts, when we talk about apps, for the most part, like I said, guys, Twitter and Facebook, and YouTube especially. I haven't bought another game on Steam in a while. I mean, the only few games, the only few things I may or may not want out of it
Here goes.
is pretty much, I mean, I want to say, guys, yes and no. Maybe going after, I do know there was a new Pro Strategy Football 25 already this month,
Here goes.
as far as I can tell you. They still have the new Digital Diamond Baseball. We're gonna talk about baseball in a few moments. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to buy, guys, if you want to. You know, there's a lot of great things, not exactly bad things, average things. You guys always want to look into a game to see how big it is, how great it is, and you're in for an adventure. You know, guys, have your eyes focused pretty much on one thing, and like two things. As long as people are not distracting you, or not exactly pulverizing you. To do what you want to do, the way people can follow it, the way you guys can energize them, when we can. Like I say, guys, first thing, make a game account, and head over to Steam and buy something if you want. So, I mean, the same thing, guys, when it comes to pre-ordering. I mean, try to pre-order something, guys, at GameStop. I don't know when I'm going back to GameStop. I want to say, I mean, hopefully sometime this year. If I'm looking to mark an order, and pretty much, having something to go after. I mean, I still got my GameStop gift card, guys. I almost have about almost 20 right now when it comes to that card, so I haven't spent anything on it yet. I mean, I feel like I need to or want to, but I'm just putting that to the back. I'm putting that to the side, so I don't think and also, guys, I'm not bringing back Assassin's Creed Mirage. Like I said, guys, I'm doing a smooth thing. You guys wanted baseball back on the channel, and there you go. We're gonna have something back in the balance, so nothing else will get out of the way or not exactly go the way it seems. But as long as we do what we are careful by doing, I mean, we always got to be smart than the others. But we're taking our time when we encounter it. But alright, guys, so yeah. You guys can go after Steam gift cards along the way too. You guys can go after $20 on one, go after $50 on the Steam card, or 100 even. So Steam, guys, is pronounced SteamGiftCard. Head over to Steam, guys, and buy something. If you guys are in the RPGs, Final Fantasy texture. And look at this, guys. We encountered somebody. We encountered a real monster already. His name is Viper. Not the Viper, guys, Randy Orton. And it's the 13-time world champion. And we're not gonna get a second quickening out of it. But only Barthios, though. But yeah, guys, if you're into satisfying RPGs, the way I am as a master, not compared to Star Wars as much, we're doing something in particular. If you guys are into RPGs, like Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, if you guys are into Dragon Quest, maybe you're hyping and going after Assassin's Creed Shadows this year. That's still a game I do want to have much more respect for. I mean, I love RPGs, guys. I've always been a major player, and a major one-of-a-kind, with our strongest power included. And you know, Assassin's Creed is always born with something. Compared to Dragon Age the Video Guide, that game should be very good. Way after this year. That's gonna be bringing something to the balance. Another RPG, guys, as I mentioned, you guys can play the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't know if my butt's gonna be playing that anytime soon. Depending before we get to Christmas around the corner. So I don't know, maybe. I mean, as long as we don't have to have a long concept with them. I mean, I'm not turning my back on RPGs until something happens in the future. So, like I said, guys, if you're in the Borderlands, you guys cannot escape Borderlands 4. That game, without a shadow of a doubt, that one's gonna be amazing. By the time we get to 20, 25 at the start of things, so, you know, guys, the best of things, the greater things. So, I don't know. I mean, it'd be something to think about. You know, RPGs, it's always been the best thing that I've ever enjoyed, and I'd love to do, and really want to do, you know? I mean, the first thing I've ever played when it comes to RPGs was Pokemon, so my ass retired from Pokemon after a long time. I'm 31 years old, no longer 13. You guys know that. And my true love knows that too. I want to say guys, Bill as well. But honestly, you never know. I mean, let's be open and honest with yourself and people in return, so I don't think I'm gonna make another stand and make another observation going forward with Pokemon, so I'm staying retired as a human being, and I'm staying retired as the king of the world for Pokemon, and yes guys, as the final boss, so that's a change of thing. So, like I said guys, the only RPGs I do want to hopefully target and only, I guess guys, want to try to relate to is Borderlands 4 at the start of next year, and yes guys, also doing, get the last couple games of this year. So we'll see how things can work out when we get the time. We're gonna jump into sports, guys. If we're into sports games, if you guys are trying out the new, not exactly the beta, but want to have something new the way it is. Let's figure something out and have something big and have something, you know, have a strong interest to. If you guys are into baseball, racing, tennis, golf, football, basketball, if you guys are into tennis. I haven't played golf enough, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to bring golf anytime soon. I mean, as long as they bring something else into it, maybe something else into Justice, they'll do something much more kindly and much more involvement too. When people get the time and have something to compare to and have something much more to take care of. And it all depends what really matters. Okay, speaking of everything else mattering, we're gonna jump into baseball. So I'm no longer doing my 1910 Red Sox campaign. I'm actually gonna be doing something different. You guys remember a YouTuber by the name of Utah Mike, aka Sports Time Machine? He's doing the two, from what I can see, I was looking at the baseball channel coming out of YouTube earlier this week, well, last week so far today, and basically guys, I was looking at Utah Mike's, his new project that he's doing. He is doing the 2005, cinematic baseball season replay. He's not doing. He's not managing his Yankees. So Yankees is one of the teams I may want to manage out of the four, maybe. I mean, I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna be doing. So by the time I premiere MLB 24 this Thursday, every Thursday morning, guys, from now on, before I go back to work. I mean, the way I go to work normally. Before that, I'm leaning towards either. I mean, do you guys think I should manage the Yankees, the Tigers, the White Sox, or a different team? I mean, I want to manage a team that I haven't played in baseball history. When it comes to Major League Baseball, so after all these years, I mean, my true love and I, we've always been a big fan of the Detroit Tigers, coming out of Detroit, Michigan, or pretty much a different baseball stadium. Trust me. So I'm gonna get to that later. But I mean, if I had to guess, maybe the White Sox. Maybe I can go back to the Tigers, which I haven't played as Detroit in a while. I can maybe do the Cardinals. Maybe the Cincinnati Reds, but I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted and much more involved. I know a lot of us can involve something towards that, so we'll see what happens. I don't want us to have to make sure we're not roaming or not taking anything in between. At least not right now, so. But like I said, guys, the team that I'm doing, I'm gonna be doing my 1979 Yankees campaign. So guys, it's gonna be me, myself, and our Yankees. So I'll be doing my 1979 Yanks campaign, so. So I'm gonna do some with that on Outside the Park Baseball 25, so. They do have the new Collins, like I said guys, they do have the new Pro Strategy Football 25 already this year. I haven't got into Pro Strategy Football in a while. So I still had a couple of the former oldest, not exactly the newest versions back then. So, we'll see how, like I said, I don't know. We're gonna see how things can work out first here today, so. It's all about taking one step at a time. I haven't gone back to Desert on Diamond. Desert on Diamond baseball in a while. I pretty much been stopping and taking a break from it, as far as I know. I don't know if I'm gonna go into Lego games, or to have something to think about and also take care of. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as long as we figure out what we're doing, we want to figure something out closely. You know, guys, to see what games are really good, see how the games and how great they are, not exactly treat them garbage eat garbage, not compared to Superman. So, I mean, you know, guys, if I get into Lego games, maybe, or even if, guys, even if you guys are pre-ordering the new, Indiana Jones The Great Circle, that's it, guys, is still coming out, that game, guys, is still coming out on December 9th this year, so, I don't know if I want to do something with that or not. I don't know, I mean, maybe. I mean, I probably won't still watch the Indiana Jones movies, but as far as anything else would go, I don't know. I mean, maybe, maybe not. I mean, we really have to get something to give, trust me. But I don't know, I mean, we'll see how things go. As long as we can gather, it takes odds, trust me. You always want to be the bigger person, guys. And then always be the bigger picture. You know, just to really rise and shine, be a star, and do something you pretty much want to play for most of some of your career. Even if you guys, before you guys go to work, you know, you want to do something you haven't played before and haven't done before, you know? It's like, it's just something that people haven't done, you know? It's kind of like winning $1 million. You talk about doing something you want to have fun with. Or even if you guys are playing the beta, what do you guys do? If you're playing the beta for the new Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I feel that one should not be too bad either. I feel that game should be fine. I mean, it should be fun, but I don't think I'm gonna have an infection for it, or pretty much have surroundings for that one as of right now. Well, pretty much not anytime soon. After we close this year, that's another chapter. But I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. We want to have something much more involved. The way we handle it, and have a bigger prize, and the bigger picture. But alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam for today, until Thursday. Yeah, guys, if you want to pre-order any games, you guys can pre-order, like I said, guys, looking to pre-order some new games. Like I said, guys, go after Assassin's Creed Shadows. Go after, Many Good Solid Delta Stink Eater, if you want here today. And you guys can pre-order games at GameStop, too. I don't know when my butt's going back over there. I want to say soon. But I will not, here's the thing, guys. Hear me out for a minute. I don't think I'm going to trade in Assassin's Creed Mirage anytime soon. I understand I'm only getting like $11 in credit, and like $7 in cash. That does not exactly the way it seems. My heart, trust me. I don't think I'm going to trade that game in right now. I mean, maybe soon, maybe closer to Halloween, maybe not, but you never know. But alright, guys, that's gonna be the end of Steam today. So, guys, my name, guys, is ZachDawson93. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We can touch base on any games you want, when you want, anytime you want. The way you can experience, the way a lot of us can experience, guys. A lot of things. A lot of stuff not being destroyed. But having a lot of fun. And the people really can see how they can change their minds. A lot of stuff to change the level. And a lot of great things along the way. And yes, guys, in-store purchases. Not exactly going in outrage. We just got done a little bit, guys, in these Subterranean caverns. We're not going to take on any monsters involved in that yet. I mean, we're not painfully strong enough yet. But a couple of our characters, some of our characters are level 20. Some of us, or the other half, is only level 19. I'm gonna look at the levels quick. So guys, the next one to level up is boss, so see how things can work out. Alright guys, remember, Remember guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. Be awesome and creative. One of our strongest power. We are always 100% pure, guys. We have popularity, Zeus, entertainment, and energy. The way we handle it and take our time. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. We are the greater from the greater ground up. Well, alright guys, remember, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. But locking and save the stream, guys. Lock and save the stream, lock and save the stream. Always lock and save the stream, guys. Lock and save the stream. Have our voices be heard. And yes, guys, meet and greet. As far as my amplitude scale, WH is still going a little up and down. Not exactly hazardous, but not exactly painful either. I don't have anything else typical and acting crazy. So guys, my WH is a little more down. But it's still exactly, and not exactly remaining control in the 100s column. I'm gonna be stuck in the 100s column as much as anything else. Not until I get my third monetization. Which, like I said guys, I can try to appeal the first option, or my butt can wait. You know, I might just wait guys till December 1st, towards the end of this year, so. It's like, why would we not be crazy?
How about some of this?
Why would we not have any self-esteem? You know? I mean, that's gonna be the plan going forward. So guys, my totals today. First up guys, my WH today. I am at 164 views, 9,600. Which means guys, my viewership with my strongest power, I'm at 9.6k. What's that? I mean, the 9.6k is not too bad. I mean, we'll take that as a massive total order. And pretty much not much of a grand total, but we're just gonna take it as it is for now. But that's why WH is much more expensive for a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers. Cultivate a lot of channels to begin with and handle. And yes, guys, to be open and honest too. You know, guys, to first things off, to begin with, and also take control. Remember, guys, you do it because you're driven. You know how to rock and roll, kind of like driving a vehicle, you know, knowing how to take matters towards our own hands when we can. Not exactly going insane, going a little more cranky and whatnot, but not exactly turning anything else beside it. But as long as we know how to involve anything, and knowing what we're doing, we know exactly what we're able to handle. I mean, remember guys, we always got to be smart, and be great at things. Not exactly be bad at things, as we normally are, and that's something to prepare. Always, guys, trust me. Okay, guys, those are my totals today. So remember, guys, socialize it, follow it, tweet it out, and begin it. Remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet, and all we need to do, guys, if you guys have an Amit system, you guys can boost the W rates. From what I've heard, watch hours, or not exactly, they're not easily in a lower price in a deal. And from what I've heard, guys, that's it is a little more expensive. From what I've heard from an Amit system to everything else that's on most importantly. So you guys can do one of two. You guys can do one of two things. You guys can, if you guys have an Amit system, you guys can boost them a little bit more, or you guys can watch my playlist when you guys get the time. But at any time you want to handle first, more often. Well guys, boss is at 920. Come on guys, look at this. But it all depends, guys. We got guys like and share the stream, meet and greet, and all we need to do, guys, and in order to increase the way the stuff that we want it, and the way you guys can benefit, all we need to do, guys, is one thing. We watch the videos in full. Remember, guys, we watch those videos in full. You guys can watch my playlist when you can, too. I mean, it really does not matter. I mean, it's matter one another. When we get to take a thought, and just take one step at a time. That's all we have to remember and occupy. We always want to occupy more than one thing. But one step at a time is all it takes. Trust me, that's all it has. But remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And all we gotta do, guys, remember, guys, we always watch videos in full. We like them, support them, tweet it out, and follow them. And yes, guys, meet and greet when we can. Follow and share, guys, and begin it. And yes, guys, on social media with our accounts and our podcast services like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit, and so much more. So that's always much more to involve right in it. Alright, guys, we're gonna jump into Steam right now. So basically, that's pretty much exactly the way it is, the way it seems. The more people get much more involved, the more we can take care of things. You know, you talk about fixing things. It's not that hard to really drag in. It's kind of like fixing a tail on an animal's back. It's like you really want to do something people haven't really accomplished anything on it, or really want to do something better, and always want to do something good, for instance. You know what they say, guys? It's like you put yourself first before you put somebody else in between. So let's really involved and not drag your feet mostly. So it all depends, whatever it needs to acquire. So we'll see. Alright, guys, I want to hear what you guys think today, guys, for Strongest Power. I did talk about James Earl Jones way at the start of the stream today. So remember, guys, we are always filled with popularity, Zeus, and entertainment. Always has and always will be. Remember, guys, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Just to really acquire and also not to have any, you know, guys, guilty, but never be discharged by any means necessary. So it all depends. But alright, guys, we're gonna begin with in-game news today, guys. Today, guys, it's Tuesday. What a brand new Tuesday. Today, guys, it is September 10th, 2024. So I want to hear what you guys think in a tall order. Something massive, something greater. So, guys, we're gonna begin with in-gaming news. With this one. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Dropped a chat. Sus now. Hold on, guys. There we go. So we're gonna begin with in-gaming news, guys. Remember, every year it's the best year for gaming for a lot of us. They have a lot of energy and a lot of responses. So we're gonna begin with Spider-Man 4. So, guys, Spider-Man 4 may have found its pretty much not exactly the biggest director, but something to work with. So apparently, guys, the director is gonna be directing the new Spider-Man 4. And Sansi's Destin Daniel Cretton. I don't know anything about this director, but I feel like he's been showing a lot of directing stuff involving Sansi and what do you call, guys, and the Ten Rings. Basically, guys, we are still getting Spider-Man 4. I think after this year. I feel like Tom Holland's gonna be in it. Maybe Tobey Maguire. I mean, anything else by contrast, to be honest. But I feel like if they're gonna bring if they still want to have much more money, never to blow, but maybe budget for a while, I honestly do think, guys, Tobey Maguire would be much more fittable alongside, guys, along the same way as Tom Holland is. You know, both of them did play Spider-Man, and they always have. I mean, Tobey Maguire was the first one to do it. You know, before anyone else, compared to, I mean, talk about Andrew Garfield, and way before anybody else could play Superman. I mean, the first one to only do it is Christopher Reeve. We guys remember back then. So I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. I mean, but apparently, guys, the fourth Spider-Man, they basically do have their director. So I don't know anything about this director. I know he's best known for doing Avenger movies, maybe like a couple of them, but we'll see. I'm not gonna go that far, but I mean, I don't know much. I don't know much about this actor, but he's gonna be the new one for the first ever one for Spider-Man 4. So we'll see how things can work out. I mean, as long as people get the process, get the storylines not exactly mixed up, by doing something that would remain futile. Pretty much whatever they can match. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to read James Earl Jones, as I mentioned already. So remember, guys, with our popularity, Zeus entertainment and energy, with our strongest power of our community, I do want to jump in to another thing. Now, Spider-Man and his amazing friends, guys, are keeping very busy. I mean, talk about having a lot of stuff in style. Trust me, a lot of great things to really accompany. So, so according to Spider-Man, guys, apparently Nick Cage is a live-action Spider-Man noir. And all the other company, Sony Marvel movies, they do have the showing of the release dates already. So they do have most of that, but never be, you know, guys, really, to have anything else in reality. I'm trying to mail a message or a letter towards anyone in the United States or out of the country. So basically, guys, they do have a little something involving it. As you guys can see, we are now in a new town. The new town, guys, is called Zahara, the land of the Griff. Griff, guys, is pronounced Garif. So we are now in Zahara. Not exactly the movie itself. You know, guys, with well, I know Sigourney Weaver is not in the movie. Let's to be honest with you. But it all depends on having glory or pride. So basically, guys, the other movies. Actually, no, I'm not going to read this one. When it comes to a tall order or persuasion. But I will buy one of the new maps, guys. The first one I will only get is Sahara. Fine process. We have a new map that's complete already. But yeah, let's see how things can work out, especially. So back to what I was saying, guys. I feel like it could end up being something. But alright, guys, with our strongest power today, give me 1 minute. Oh yeah, guys, we also have... also, guys, we also have some bad beef again. I mean, talking about Swords R.R. Martin again. I mean, he knows how to kill it with anything towards Game of Thrones. With Game of Thrones, guys, it's still one of my honest favorites. So basically, guys, we tried to cross with these two people. And basically, this gentleman saw the people cross the plains just now. And you're looking at us. So basically, guys, we are looking at the War Chief Garif. He asks what we're doing. He allows the guys to let us pass and talk a little extra business. So that's going to be something to look at. So not to have any guilty pleasure or bad stuff by example. So guys, the Winds of Winter, guys, they do make slow progress, and so is R.R. Martin. The TV shows ate up time. I mean, it's like a people... Give me 1 second. Let me jump into this right now. Sending another message onto Facebook. But yeah, guys, so basically, guys, R.R. Martin thinks that the TV shows have ate up a lot of time. But pretty much having something being a waste. I mean, I don't think people can waste a lot of time, but take their time when they need to. You know, it's like, you talk about making a TV show, talk about making a movie. You want to make sure everything is spot on. You want to make sure everything is 100%. You know, you want to have a lot of directors, writers, producers, creators between a TV show. You talk about doing movies. And speaking of movies, guys, you guys understand or may not recall, we are getting the second Goonies way after this year, and way after next year exactly. So I don't know how many actors are coming back as the Goonies, to be honest. But you guys understand what people say. 9 times out of 10, Goonies never say die. They never do. I don't think Dolly Parton's gonna be in the movie. I do know. I want to see, guys, if people are gonna be signed on to. I mean, you're talking about bringing maybe some of the names. I mean, I feel like we want to drop a little bit of names on it. If I had to guess who the actors are coming back, I mean, my guess would be maybe Sean Astin, maybe Josh Brolin. I don't know. I doubt they're gonna be dragging a lot of people from the tents, maybe from the headquarters normally. But my guess would be actually Sean Astin is one. That's the only actor I just want to think about. The one that recently played as Data, probably not. But it all depends. Whatever they want to do with, guys, they'll have something to work with and pretty much have negotiations with it. So, but like I said, guys, they are making the second Goonies under development right now. So, so if I had to guess, so like I said, guys, I feel like the only two actors that I feel like they may return, I mean probably will return. Like I said, guys, it'll probably be Sean Astin, and guys, Sean Astin for sure, coming out of Lord of the Rings and whatnot. And then maybe, just maybe, guys, if people could do it the right way, the right way is the best way possible. And you know what they say, guys, good things will happen. The way people cannot brag about it and not acting insane. Meltos, make a love shout out, brother. How are you? I'm just looking at some other stuff, guys. But thank you for standing by with us for our song is Power. We also have some armor. We also have some shields. Ori Garcia, she's pretty much cute when it comes to live streaming, mostly. So, but if I want to just get, I'm not gonna buy any new armor just yet. I feel like we want to take on the quest first. I'm gonna take on a hunt. I mean, most importantly, real quick. So before we get to the strategy at hand, guys, involving us, Sahara, we're gonna jump into this in just a little while. Actually, probably next week, next Tuesday by then. So we'll see how things can change course. So yeah, we'll see how things work out, guys. Trust me. So as far as anything else would remain in order, it could be under repeat. It has something extra. Alright, guys. Speaking of some extra, Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, guys, Deadpool and Wolverine. Before I jump into this, well, guys, Deadpool and Wolverine in the box office right now. The movie itself does have about, I want to say, guys, almost almost 1.3 billion dollars right now. So there's a lot of fame right there to really explain, but not exactly have self-esteem with movies, and the way people can carry it and go on to the next level. So basically, guys, Deadpool and Wolverine is almost totally at that mark already. I know it's at 1.2. I do know, guys. 9 times out of 10 with the second. I'm gonna throw Deadpool and Wolverine, for example. I do know in the movie itself, it's almost at 1.270 billion dollars right now. Almost closer to 1280, I would assume, in the billions column. So, I mean, I feel like that's pretty much where it is, and see where it stands already. I mean, if I had to guess, that's probably where the total is, to be honest, and be appealable. So, but apparently, guys, of our strongest power today, Deadpool and Wolverine does feature a wild reference to Hugh Jackman's Les Miserable's character, as people want to call it, a deep cut. So basically, guys, that's pretty much not much to register or take any toleration for it. I haven't seen Les Miserables. I haven't seen that movie with Hugh Jackman, but it does have Anne Hathaway, and I think maybe Amanda Siegfried in it, I would assume. So he does have, I want to say, guys, so basically, guys, Hugh Jackman does play a character. He plays a character by the name of Zine Valjean. Not exactly his good work coming out of one other movie, and that would be, guys, as this one entertainer and The Greatest Showman, by the way. I mean, people thought The Greatest Showman was not. People did not exactly call it terrible or anything else beyond it, just to really think of it. But apparently, guys, Hugh Jackman does play a prisoner in the prisoner code, guys. I mean, the character's name is Zine Valjean with no problems or excuses. Now, his prisoner number, guys, is 24601. So basically, that was exactly the character he did exactly play. I know Ryan Reynolds was not in the movie. The way people are not exactly being carried or pretty much being marched on, to be honest. But yeah, guys, I haven't seen Hugh Jackman's former movie at the latest, or pretty much at last. But I do know those Mesmerables does have him in it, and also recently, and yes, guys, Anne Hathaway is also. I believe she's, yeah, guys, if I had to guess, she's probably in the movie as well. Maybe Amanda Siegfried, if I look at it. So, Hugh Weavering, no. I don't think he's probably I don't think people are in a slump or in trajectory, so I don't know. But yeah, guys, the total involving Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, I still want to say the movie itself is really good. I'm telling you, that movie itself is still entertainable, watchable. People can start watching it anytime before people get into get it on Blu-ray and DVD. That movie probably won't be out in Blu-ray. I mean, on Blu-ray, guys, by I want to say, guys, by October, or maybe a month down for the stress, guys, until we get Thanksgiving. So I don't think that movie will be out by then. As far as I know, maybe, yes, but it all depends. It all depends how much they can really carry and continue to, do whatever they want to do with it. I mean, it's not going to be hard to tell, and pretty much go in sip-safe. Well, guys, as far as top stories go, for Strongest Power, there's really not much to tell today, but yeah, guys, we'll see how things can work out. Let's see, El Yang, thank you for standing by with us today for Strongest Power. I mean, the fact is, I don't think it's way before anything else involving it, the way it seems. So, guys, what we're gonna be doing in the Cincy, we're gonna, I think we're about to take on a hunt real quick. I mean, we still got plenty of time. So, I don't think anything else would be jumped right in, or have negotiations, or pretty much anything else to restore. Hold on, let me get my right ears on for a minute. There we go. But like I said, guys, we'll see how things can work out. But as long as anything else can really measure, like I said, guys, work was good yesterday. So basically, I said this week it is the start of 20 hours for me. So so basically, this, as I mentioned, it is the start of this week here today. I haven't worked 20 since my last job, but guys, there's some good stuff there's something to think about from this. I mean, this is something to handle, and yes, guys, something to think about too. Guys, if people want to have little extra hours, that's a good thing. But to have less amount of money, that's the worst case. Guys, if nothing else can drag our feet or drag something towards it, I mean, you gotta know what's better. You gotta know what's fitting. And pretty much in a decent time, after all. That's all we can really take care of, guys, It's like, if we want it done bad enough, it wants to have something better and have something to execute with. There's pretty much anything we can balance and pretty much grab anything in return. And yes, guys, the space that we use. We'll take it one step at a time, but never rush ahead. We're not exactly going too far ahead either, but doing something that we want to bring to the table. We always want to bring something to the table, guys, not exactly be vanishing or disappearing, normally. But yeah, we'll see how things can work out. Well, like I said, guys, as far as the Borderlands total goes, I haven't checked on that box office order yet, as far as I can tell you. But not much to really think about, or, guys, thinking about strategy, not very often, or not exactly that much. But as I mentioned already, guys, I'll say it again. If I had to guess how great and how impressive how Minecraft's gonna be next year, guys, if they make the movie good enough, I'm not saying they would, or maybe not, but I want to say, guys, the movie's probably I do want to say the movie itself is not going to be that good.
Shooting star, shooting
I've always thought, guys, the games itself with Minecraft are beyond better compared to Ratchet and Clank. In a decent time, you know? I mean, it's pretty much anything in a tall order. Not exactly acting insane or being crazy all the time. So, you know, guys, having a childhood favorite, a big favorite, anything else people remembering by playing any of these games in a tall order. So, it all depends exactly. Good morning, Quincy Coyle. I love, thank you for coming in also today. And also sharing its blessings. And yes, guys, hanging above the table. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, we don't know exactly. I mean, my guess it'll be an alright movie, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Or pretty much any installation. Or calling it a prize whatsoever. So, like I said, we'll see what happens. I have no clue. We're gonna have to wait and see what really starts and handles. So, pretty much in the class act, or pretty much to take something comfortably. So guys, I'm just looking at some under YouTube for a minute. You can see we're not out of the way as much. So like I said, guys, we'll see how things can work out. We still gonna have time to take on this hunt. But like I said, guys, everything else is pretty much perfect. I mean, nobody's perfect when it comes to doing something that people may or may not replace. But as far as anything else can go, my daughter's been fine, my health's been fine. My musketeer has been missing me so much after. I mean, I told her I was walking 2 laps this past Sunday over the weekend, and she did exactly walk 1.5 miles. Instead of seeing our neighbors mostly. That's to really tell you. Brother Leon, make love shout out, brother. How are you today, my man? I mean, my brother Leon, how are you? I mean, it's about time you finally showed up and get something to scoop, not something to swirl in. But like I said, guys, our voices want to be heard normally. Not exactly being discouraged or pretty much being self-doubts normally. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly double check the hunts real quick. I'm just gonna say this already, to be honest. I am Denzel the stress tired, coming in of work yesterday. I did go to bed no more than, I did go to bed no later than 11:30 last night, but, I don't know how long my true love was up till. But I do know, she's working in the kitchenette at the filming home base today, and then she goes back to the art studio tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So, and plus that's another thing too, guys. She recently asked me if I was going to Bible study tomorrow. I'm like, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm like, why? But and basically the art studio always misses me, as far as I can tell you. Alright, guys, Leon in the chat says. The king who played the Wizard of Coming to America, the actor who played it, passed away. Well, the first, I do want to talk a little more about that real quick. The only character he played in Coming to America is King Joseph so far. So, alongside Eddie Murphy and a lot of the actors over the years. I know he did not work with Samuel Jackson that much, but he's been some sort of, I want to say Samuel Jackson did have, plenty of respect for this guy, you know, with this brother over the years. And yes, guys, he's always known for playing Darth Vader. Mark Hamill, like I said, guys, Mark Hamill did post a tweet on Twitter, yesterday. He said that, he said, thank you, Father, you will be missed. So, you talk about, like I said, you talk about a lot of his work that James Earl Jones has ever done. He was 93 years old this year. He gained a lot of fame, a lot of respect, a lot of support, and the people that he worked with. You know, guys, the best thing he's ever worked with was Lucasfilm. He's also was in Best of the Best. I think we all know what Best of the Best is about. It's a fighting movie. I think it was like a contributor. I'm like a manager back then. He was also best known for playing as Mufasa in The Lion King. And I told my true love about this yesterday, guys. I was with her for a couple hours last night. Okay, I said I was almost about to cry about it. I mean about that too. But you know, guys, nobody can replace the man. James Earl Jones was badass as an actor. He was an awesome guy. He was an awesome man. And nobody can replace him. Nobody can replace Carrie Fisher. And now the two of them are going to be headlining with God now. And yes, he is. Yes, he is. There's a lot of things that people cannot take from him. And we got a stupid trap. Well, guys, I'm gonna go in and play Spin of the Gambits real quick. Well, Fran's gonna have something in return. So besides that, guys, with our strongest power, alright, guys, Leon in the chat says the next pay-per-view is Bad Blood. Well, Bad Blood hasn't been a pay-per-view in a long time. To be honest, it's gonna be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre again. No, it's also a singles match, guys, but it's gonna be inside Hell in Cell, according to Raw GM Adam Pearce. By the way, I'm not gonna mention anything else about that either. But as far as after they have the Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood after this month, I feel like CM Punk wants to go after a world title. And always being the best in the world by then. I know he wants to have a match with Seth Rollins next year at WrestleMania. From what I can see. But, not much by contrast to handle. So, we'll see how things can work out. Bagong, shout out to you, partner. How are you? I mean, our brother Bagong's in the house. From my sweet R.A. Garcia. Well, guys, what's that hunt that we were looking at and thinking about just now? Alright, guys, I'm gonna look at this hunt for a minute again. Alright, guys, we're not even that hard to find when it comes to finding a hunt right now. I do want to double check level ups real quick. So yeah, guys, we're gonna wrap everything up after this hunt today. You know, guys, let's get a little more time. But like I said, I understand people can really work, but if you get up to a higher age, you talk about 90s, 80s, it's like, can you do it much more often and do better than everybody else? I mean, yes and no. But you gotta know when your time is coming, you know? I mean, you gotta know when your time is up, normally. I mean, the way John Cena is. I mean, he's a 16-time world champion. Guys, he's tied with the Nature Boy Ric Flair, with the most titles won. You know, guys, if he becomes a 17-time champion, he will only be the only superstar, the only actor alone. But, I mean, when the time comes, we'll see. I mean, remember, guys, John Cena's going to be retiring after the end of 2025 by then, so there's going to be some numerous questions when that time comes. Is he going to be having one more world title run? Is he going to be doing whatever he wants to do? I mean, he'll still do everything in his power. Anything else with his acting career, so like I said, we'll see. We never know what the future is going to be holding right now. I mean, maybe he doesn't, maybe he does not. I mean, I feel like, if I'm just predicting, I say John Cena can do it. And next year's WrestleMania, but honestly, I doubt it. I doubt if it's going to be surpassing it. I mean, at least by next year. But I know he's going to be doing plenty of shows when it comes to wrestling. But I mean, I don't think the big show's coming back though. As far as anything else to bring in. Alright, guys. Leon says people said John Cena to go after the NXT, the North American title, and the Intercontinental. I don't think John Cena's competing for any of those titles in NXT. I mean, the only thing I feel like he wants to take on again is becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I know he's not taking on Cody Rhodes. I know he's got enough respect for the American Nightmare. coming out of Legacy, and yes, guys, the American Nightmare of Cody Rhodes. So, I know John Cena's not going after him. I mean, I know he's not. So, if I had to guess, maybe facing Gunther in next year's WrestleMania? Maybe lose to him? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. And we got another stupid exposing, guys. Hold on. Actually, guys, I'm gonna start healing a couple people again. We got enough high potions to prove it for now. The maximum for the time being is 450 for the time being. So I don't know. I mean, as far as Randy Orton goes, I know Randy Orton's not retiring. Not until with years to come in the past and present either. I know Hulk Hogan wants to do one more match down the road. I mean, he did recently sign a Legends deal. I think he signed a 5-year and like a 4-year deal. I think also the same with The Undertaker. I mean, The Undertaker's not going anywhere. If he still wants to do something himself, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, he can appear anytime he wants, when he wants. Nobody's gonna stop Undertaker, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, maybe Brock Lesnar too, but you never know. You just never know, guys. How much the people have. I mean, Hulk Hogan's 71. John Cena, he's 48. Rey Mysterio, I know Rey Mysterio is going to be retiring soon. My guess is probably after this year. Actually, no, way after next year, if I'm right. I mean, Rey Mysterio, he basically hasn't done much, but only with the LWO. Oh yeah, him and Bret Hart was on Raw yesterday. Oh yes. Like I said, guys, he's the best there is, the best there was, and it's the best there ever will be. So, nobody can replace Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, you name it. I'm not sure if Kevin Nash is going to have another match. I would probably say no. If people are going to be praising about it, or not thinking about it, for instance. Well guys, we want to look for a hunt back here. The hunt I'm looking for is one of the hunts going forward. So guys, if we're looking for a hunt, well, I don't think that's going to be him. Hold on guys, what are we looking at? This is the landlord, I think. Hold on guys, let me look at the menu real quick. Let me see who it is. Well, actually guys, it is. Actually it is. That's him. Well guys, this is the one we've been looking for. Let's see if we can stop the landlord real quick. And everything else, go back to the item shop after this and just wrap everything up. But yeah guys, I don't know. Now Kevin Owens, I know his contract expires soon, but I don't think he's going anywhere. Not exactly with the AEW or anything. I know he's going to be staying in WWE for a while. Maybe go after one extra title. I mean, he's not going back to NXT either, so. That goes by any means. Guys, contracts or expressing. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we're gonna know what is gonna be next for anything in the future. Well, like I said, guys, we don't know. Time is gonna take anything by itself, so. But we'll see how things can work out normally. I mean, Bret Hart has been a champion for a long time. Way before becoming a Hall of Famer, not once but twice. Same with Ric Flair. Way before John Cena appeared on the scene. So, if you guys recall, John Cena and Randy Orton, both of them appeared at the same year in the early 2000s. That was exactly 2002. Becoming rookies. But John Cena's first ever words was having an open challenge with Kurt Angle by saying ruthless and aggressive. So. And John Cena did have a good record in WrestleMania a long time ago. Way before you had new wrestlers that got released and never had any television time anymore. One of them guys I was thinking of It's Lars Sullivan. And yes, guys, Ricochet is now at AEW, so I don't follow, like I said, I don't follow much on AEW either. I mean, we're much more with WWE ever since day one, so much more to relate.
You're going to love this.
Alright, guys, 10 hits to the landlord. I think that's probably gonna do it for him. And also, guys, the way Bossio starts whistling, it almost gets me, it almost wants me to laugh. I mean, it's funny. Yeah, guys, this is one of the hunts that we did sign up for. I think it was coming out of last week. But the landlord's not that hard, I would assume. And there we go, guys. We got him. He's vanquished. He's good to go. And we brought him out. So, guys, what we want to do... well, first thing we want to do, we want to get out of here, so... So I think what we're going to do is... we're going to fast travel towards the raffle, and we're going to wrap everything up after this. So, as far as what's going on today... well, like I said, guys, my two loves got to work today. At the base for Kitson. I mean, for the Kitson stuff. And then, I know she's going to be taking a nap after that. As far as what I'm doing... I might be with my Subway family today, so... that's to really tell you guys otherwise. Much more suitable to the status. Now, as far as when... now, based on the schedule this week, I do know... you guys do know I go back to work on Thursday, and then I'm off Friday, so... I'm off tomorrow, too, so... well, I guess let me get this one... let me get this one... fast approach out of here, but I don't know. So you guys remember what I'm gonna be doing before I go back to work on Thursday. I'm gonna be back to playing baseball. It's coming Thursday mornings. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm probably, you know, acting strange, maybe doing something crazy enough. But you know, guys, Kevin Nash has always been known. He's always best known as Big Daddy Cool Diesel over the years. But I do know Kevin Nash does have respect for Bret Hart as well, as far as I can tell you. You know, and I mean the biggest one that Bret Hart has ever faced is recently, as I mentioned, guys, Shawn Michaels, and against guys rivals with The Undertaker too. Both of them did battle for the World title back then. Always over the years, basically. Alright, guys, since I'm doing the rest of the LP, I am wrapping everything up for this morning. I do want to thank you guys for joining me today. So guys, here's the deal. I get my next Money in the Bank check on Friday, coming at a thief, and then what I am looking to do, I probably am paying my phone bill again this week, and then I'm gonna have my withdrawal towards Friday night. So, my 2-11 night, we're gonna be with our team lead management Friday night. So, so it's gonna be on Orange and Black Tigers, our two-time reigning defending high school regional football heavyweight champions. We're gonna be hosting a 2-1 team that beat out the Rams this past Friday by 1 point. And that score, guys, was 15-14. So my Musketeer and I are gonna be with each other Friday night. I know she wants me to come over tonight, and probably way after Bible study tomorrow. So, and what you guys do know, I will not be back tomorrow. So the deal is with our strongest power, guys. So like I said, here's the deal. I will be back on Thursday in the morning. Same time, same channel. We're gonna have some baseball for you guys. If I had to guess, I'll probably do an exhibition. And then I can tell you guys what baseball team I'm gonna be doing. If I had to guess, maybe I can go back to the Tigers. Or I can maybe do something new for baseball this year. I mean, like I said, guys, I'm leaning towards either the Tigers, White Sox, Yankees, or the Reds. So, I'm leaning towards one of those 4 teams. You know, guys, get back to the World Series. I'm still doing something with baseball on my PC. You know, as best as I can. What I can tell you guys right now, but I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's like if anything else does not get carried away, you guys can let me know in the chat with our strongest power. So we're gonna have everything involved. We're gonna have everything under control. Hopefully, keep everything in between. So, and by the way, guys, William Shatner did post. And yes, guys, William Shatner, the one that recently played as Captain Kirk and other stuff over the years. To this day, guys, William Shatner, his bond is still alive too. So, according to William Shatner, he recently did post something involving James Ozell's passing. So, so my Musketeer and I, we did talk a little more about that at the end of last night, and yeah, pretty much a long story ahead. But I told you guys what came out of it this week, so it's terrible. It burns our hearts, and we're normally heartbroken about it. So nobody can replace anyone by any means. So guys, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna save for today, and that's gonna wrap everything up for this morning. So like I said, guys, I will be back. I will be back on Thursday in the morning. If I had to guess, I'll probably go with an exhibition game to see who I want to play as for now, and maybe do franchise mode going forward with. I'll let you guys know. If you guys want to catch more Final Fantasy XII Zodiac gates, every now and 40 plus, guys, every Tuesday mornings on the schedule. All you guys need to do is like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. While liking and sharing the stream, guys. Like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. The more song is power included. So remember, guys, like and share the stream, like and share the stream. Benefit. As long as you guys are not busy on your work schedules. But like I said, you do it because you're driven. You want to come. You guys are always welcome to hang out and come right around when you want to. I mean, not exactly how you want it, but when you want to. Nobody's to stop you for who you are. That's all that matters. Trust me. But other than that, guys, if you want to catch any new games on the schedule, you guys will witness and premiere a game I haven't played in a while to protect our sport. You guys heard me right. I will be premiering MLB 24 The Show for you guys on Thursdays. I'm gonna have baseball episodes every Thursday mornings to get through and get back to, my voiceovers again. So, as long as I'm not too tired to do it or begin it, I think we'll be just fine directly. But other than that, guys, we'll see what happens for sure. But if you guys want to check out new games you want me to take on and balance, with our strongest power included, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember one thing, guys. The most important thing on top of that chain is love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and creative. With our strongest power, like I said, guys, we are always filled with popularity, juice, entertainment, and energy. All the time, the best of times. Like I said, we're sounding good, we're sounding amazing, and doing something that makes us comfortable, and being proud and being happy for who we are. And it's all thanks to Christianity, and it's all thanks to each other, too. That's all that matters, normally. And yes, guys, knowledge is power. The way we socialize it, we made the greatness and the goodness. Know exactly going above average or decent. And anytime we manage, guys, to feel comfortable, all we gotta do, guys, with our strongest power, mostly, all we need to do, guys, is follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So remember, guys, like it, support it, tweet it out, and follow it. Like and share the stream, like it. Remember, guys, give each other a thumbs up. Watch the videos. If you guys have an Amazon system, well, quick, guys, if you have an Amazon system, you guys can boost the W8s. You talk about watch hours, they're not exactly sorting. They're pretty much higher expertise. That's why W8s is a lot of money to buy and also go expensive for. So, I mean, there's a lot to really think of. But like I said, guys, W8s for the channel, from now on, W8s is very important to us. And also on my channel, mostly. In order to get something to build on going into December 1st this year, and we need a lot of those watch hours, so that way we can work together, balance together, and never cut knots. Trust me. But alright, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. All we need to do, guys, you guys can boost anything you want when you want, anytime, and any place on the channel. To make sure it's much more comfortable for a lot of us right now. So guys, with our strongest power included, I guess we always fill with popularity, juice, energy, and entertainment of our strongest power community, of our channels on YouTube, and social media to involve. All we need to do, guys, we watch the videos in full. You guys can watch my playlist if you guys cannot boost them. That's okay too. All we need to do, guys, we watch that video in full, we watch our playlist, like and share the stream, meet and greet also, guys, and our social media to get involved with, negotiate with each other, contact each other, and message each other when we get a chance. And yes, guys, our social podcast services like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Thank you for coming in, Apple Love. Thank you for coming in, my brother. How are you? And so on and so forth, guys. They have a lot of gathering to reassure. But alright, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. You guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. If you guys are in the Philippines, or here in the States, or here in the state of Ohio for a long time. So guys, you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday morning. I'll see you guys once again on Thursday. Same time, same channel. We're going to get to some baseball for you guys. And we're going to start MLB 24 or so. I think I said what team I'm going to be managing, but I cannot say for sure yet. But alright guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys Thursday morning before I go back to work. And until then, be careful, don't get yourselves hurt, and always put everybody on notice, of our strongest power included. Let them know, guys, what entertainment is, what popularity is, energy, and juice is. And that would be, guys, 100% of the time, for sure. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Until then, I will see you guys in the next